scoring tower telling them the lineup is good. Down the back straightaway, it's the 90 of Kreisel. The 11W of Burks on the outside. Race fans, I want you to do me a favor. Pick out that favorite car, favorite number, favorite driver, give him a big hoop, holler, wave and a send-off. Make some noise for your POWRi Lucas Oil War Sprint Car League. Giving them the one to go signal this time by. That pace truck gonna dip down into the infield. The lights are out. The field is set. We're set to go green flag racing coming off turn number 4. It's the 90, Riley Kreisel on the pole. The 11W, Wyatt Burks outside of him. Button down the hatches and hold on tight, race fans. This is war. Going green out of 4. Kreisel on the inside, Burks on the high side. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Lake Ozarks Speedway with the POWRi Lucas Oil War Sprint. Kreisel with the early advantage out of turn number 2. It's the 90, Riley Kreisel with the lead. The 11W, Wyatt Burks right there in the second spot. TJ Arts in the 57 up to the number 3 spot. Here comes Joe B. Miller up on the high side. Joe B. Miller going to take over the number 5 spot away from the 73 of Lane Stone. All to no avail as the caution comes out to go. So it appears car number 90 of Riley Kreisel being asked to go to the hot lane with the fuel cap issue. Also back out onto the racing surface, car number 99 of Corey Wyatt. Wyatt able to make the adjustments, go through the hot lane. He was able to come back out onto the racing surface. Add that car to the rear of the field, number 99 of Corey Wyatt. Again, race fans looking for winning red ticket number 541036. Go to turn 1 tavern, right? That's red ticket number 541036. Once that car number 90 of Riley Kreisel is able to get to the work area, officials up here in the tower have informed me he's got 1 lap to finish it. 73, Lane Stone gonna move up to that pole position with the 90 of Riley Kreisel going to the work area. Hopefully they can get the adjustments done in a timely fashion as he will have to attack that car to the rear of the field. So a new pole sitter with the 73 of Lane Stone inheriting the pole. 90 of Riley Kreisel gonna attack that car to the rear of the field if he's able to make the call. So it's the 73 Lane Stone, the 11W Wyatt Burks, 65 of Chris Parkinson, the 57 TJ Art, 37 of Ryan Beebe, 31B of Joe B. Miller, the 28 of Corey Schutte, 89 of Todd McVeigh, as here he comes, race fans, back out onto the racetrack. Car number 90 of Riley Kreisel, able to fix whatever was messed up with the fuel cap, and he's going to tag that car to the rear of the field. Lights out, 1 to go. Blackman Lonnie giving the 1 to go signal this time by, and we're going to do it all over again. Stack them, reloaded. We're ready to go racing out of turn number 4, 73. Lane Stone out of Concordia, Missouri, your race leader, as 90 of Riley Kreisel coming to a stop down on the front straightaway.
That's his second time, right?
Truck going back behind the weather tech innovations car number 90, Smith Racing on the side. Riley Kreisel, the driver out of Warsaw, Missouri, in that car number 90. He's able to get that car refired and tag it to the rear of the field. field set. Lonnie ready in the flag stand. Going green out of 4 with the POWRi Lucas Oil War Sprint League. It's the 73 Lane Stone on the pole. The 11W Wyatt Burks outside row 1. Parkinson and Arts in the second row, going green out of 4. It's a great start by the front row, side by side down the front straightaway. The 11W flying, Wyatt Burks flying out to the early lead. Here comes Chris Parkinson. Parkinson with a great run down the back straightaway up to the number 2 spot. Joe B. Miller going to try to follow in his tire tracks down to the inside for the number 3 spot, up to the inside of the 73S of Lane Stone, battling for the lead. The 11W Wyatt Burks has it. 65 of Chris Parkinson right there in the number 2 spot. Joe B. Miller up to 3rd. As the 73 of Lane Stone running for TJ Arts in the 57 is currently 5th, but he's got a gaggle of cars back behind him. 37, Ryan Beebe. 28, Corey Schutte. The 89 of Todd McVeigh. The 6 of Mitchell Davis. The 49B of Ben Brown. And don't count out that 12 of Wesley Smith or the 73 of Jack Wagner as they're side by side coming to the flag stand. Out front, it's all that car number 11W of flying Wyatt Burks. Burks out to the early advantage in the flying racing engine. Max up Jackie Clint sign on the side towards the trenching service, having everything his way here tonight. Got about an 8-car length lead over the 65 of Chris Parkinson. Parkinson right there in the number 2 spot is Joe B. Miller. Runs 3rd. Up to 4th is that car number 73S of Lane Stone. Brian Beebe cracking into the top 5 as he gets around the 57 of TJ Arts. So a new 5th place competitor. That's that 37 of Brian Beebe. And here comes Schutte. Corey Schutte in car number 28 working that high line to perfection. Moving in the number 6 spot, but down to the inside, the 89 of Todd McVeigh coming back on strong. And the 57 of TJ Arts going to fade just a little bit to the 56 of Mitchell Davis. Caution out on the racetrack. One car slow down the back straightaway. That appears to be the 77K of Miss Caitlin Lear. Caitlin Lear coming to a stop down on the back straightaway. A tough break for the Bolton, Iowa driver, the 77K of Miss Caitlin Lear. Lights are out. The field is set. We're going green out of turn number 4. Wyatt Burks taking them slow on the high side. Cuts the corner on the gas, heavy down the front straightaway. Another great start by car number 11W of flying Wyatt Burks. Burks on the high side. Parkinson going to pull it down low, down the back straightaway. Parkinson with a good run. Here comes the 31B of Joe B. Miller. Miller going to throw it up on the top shelf. Wyatt Burks right in the middle of the track. Parkinson low, Miller high. Here comes the 73 of Lane Stone right there in the number 4 spot. 27 of Brian Beebe right behind him, and here comes the 28 of Corey Schutte battling on the track for 2nd and 3rd between the 31B of Joe B. Miller and the 65 of Chris Parkinson. Parkinson low, Miller high. Miller's going to have it at the line. New 2nd place contender, car number 31B, Joe B. Miller has his sights set on that car for 11W of Wyatt Burks, but Wyatt Burks done checked out. He's got about a 1.5 lead over the 31B of Joe B. Miller. Miller sitting 2nd, Parkinson 3rd. 4th is still the 73 of Lane Stone, but here comes the 37 of Brian Beebe, as well as the 28 of Corey Schutte. Schutte working it up on the top shelf. Here comes the 37 of Brian Beebe looking down to the inside of the 73 of Stone. Stone going to throw it up top. Stone going to have it at the line. Man on the move. Keep an eye on that car number 12 of Wesley Smith. Smith is coming to the front in a hurry. Meanwhile, back up front, Wyatt Burks has done checked out. About a straightaway lead over the rest of the field. Coming up on the back half of traffic. Going to be putting the car number 2 of Jason Phillips a lap down here momentarily as we're going through turns number 3 and 4. It's the 11W of Wyatt Burks, 31B Joe B. Miller, the 65 of Parkinson, and the 73 of Stone side by side at the line. Right behind them battling is the 37 of Beebe and the 28 of Schutte with the 12 of Wesley Smith trying to find a way around all of them. Cross flags halfway through this feature as the cross flags come out for our leader, the 11W of Wyatt Burks. Joe B. Miller still set in 2nd. The 73 of Lane Stone able to take over the number 3 spot away from the 65 of Parkinson. Oh, 2 cars get together. The 12 of Wesley Smith and the 65 of Parkinson touch tires right in the middle of turns number 3 and 4. Both of them go sideways. The 12 Wesley Smith and the 65 of Chris Parkinson coming together over turns number 3 and 4, and both go spinning. 5. 89 of Todd McVeigh, 56 Mitchell Davis, 57 TJ Arts, 4 of Cromwell. Great showing by Cromwell. Keep an eye on that car number 4 as he makes his way to the front. Looking for the green, out of 4, back to racing at Lake Ozarks Speedway with a POWRi Lucas Oil War Sprint. 11W Wyatt Burks with another good start. 31B Joe B. Miller in hot pursuit as we have them battling for 3rd and 4th between the 37 of BB on the low side and the 73 of Lane Stone up top shelf. Meanwhile, the 89 Todd McVeigh able to get around the car number 28 of Corey Shooty. Keep an eye on the 57 of Arts as well as the 56 of Mitchell Davis as they make their way to the front. Right behind them is the 4 of Cromwell and the 49B of Ben Brown. Followed by the 73 of Jack Wagner. 14 laps in the books this time by with the 11W Wyatt Burks, your leader. 31B Joe B. Miller still in second as we're side by side for 3rd and 4th between the 73 of Lane Stone who has it and the 37 of Brian Beebe who wants it. Beebe goes low, Stone has it on the high side. Right behind him, side by side action all over the track as it's the 28 of Corey Shooty on the high side and the 89 of Todd McVeigh bringing it low. As around goes car number 73 of Lane Stone right in front of the field. He keeps his foot in it, puts it through the spin cycle. We stay green and now we're yellow. The 49B of Ben Brown coming to rest. Number 3 and 4. On the gas heavy down the front straightaway. Back to green flag action. Lake Ozarks Speedway into turns number 1 and 2. Way up the track goes the 11W of Wyatt Burks, but a good run by the 31B of Joe B. Miller down the back straightaway. 37 of Brian Beebe going to throw it in low right down to the bottom side of the 73 of Lane Stone. Up top side goes the 28 of Corey Shooty. Shooty trying to find a way around both of them as he's going to throw it in sideways into turns number 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Wyatt Burks, your leader. Joe B. Miller in second. 37 of Brian Beebe able to get around the 73 of Lane Stone. Stone going to pull it back down the racetrack as he's sitting in the 4th spot. Right behind him, the 28 of Corey Shooty, the 57 of TJ Arts, the 56 of Mitchell Davis, the 73 of Jack Wagner. Now cracking in the top 10 rather. And they stay clean, mean, and green. 18 laps in the books this time by is the 11W. Wyatt Burks stretching out his lead down the back straightaway as about an 8-10 car length lead over car number 31B of Joe B. Miller. Down to the infield goes car number 49B of Ben Brown. His night is done. He's going to watch from the infield. Tough break for the 49B of Ben Brown. Out front, it's all car number 11W of Wyatt Burks. The Salina Racing engine working great here tonight at Lake Ozarks Speedway, right in the middle of the track. Down the front straightaway and into turns number 1 and 2. Wyatt Burks slinging it sideways into 1 and 2. 31B of Joe B. Miller right in his tire track down the back straightaway. Miller getting a good run, entering into turns as a blown tire on car number 90 of Riley Kreisel. Caution coming out. Blown tire on car number 90 of Riley Kreisel as he's going to come to a stop on the looking for the green. Out of 4, yellow flag back out onto the surface. Getting the 1 to go signal this time by. 11W Wyatt Burks setting the pace down the front straightaway into turn number 1 and 2. Burks, your leader. Started outside row number 1. Been at the point position every lap since. 31 of Joe B. Miller right there the whole race though. 37 of Brian Beebe and the 73 of Lane Stone having quite the race within a race, side by side, lap after lap. The 28 of Corey Shooty right behind him. 5-lap shootout to determine the winner. Going green out of 4. Another great start by the 11W of flying Wyatt Burks into turns number 1 and 2. It's Burks on the high side. Miller going to pull it in low. 37 of Brian Beebe right there. 73 of Lane Stone going to get a good run down the back straightaway as the 89 of Todd McVeigh going to pull up side by side with the 28 of Corey Shooty. Shooty taking it top shelf. He's going to have that number 5 position. Shooty maintaining 5th as the 73 of Lane Stone looking to the inside of the 37 of Brian Beebe. A little bit of contact down the back straightaway. We stay green flag racing, and here comes the 28 of Corey Shooty. Shooty going to throw it up high, trying to gain momentum on the top 5. Meanwhile, it's Wyatt Burks with a little bit of a wheelie through turns number 1 and 2. Burks, good run down the back straightaway. 31 of Joe B. Miller right there in the number 2 spot off of 4. 2 more times around to determine the winner. 23 laps in the books, 2 to go. Wyatt Burks, your leader, way up top shelf. Right behind him is the 31B, Joe B. Miller, 73 of Lane Stone with the 28 of Corey Schutte, 37 of Brian Beebe. White flag. 1 more time around Lake Ozarks Speedway for the POWRi Lucas Oil War Sprint League through turns number 1 and 2. It's all the 11W of Wyatt Burks down the back straightaway into 3, off of 4, picking up the feature win from Topeka, Kansas. The 11W flying Wyatt Burks. Second place goes to the 31 of Joe B. Miller. Third place to the 73 of Lane Stone. Fourth place, 28 of Corey Schutte. And rounding out your top 5 is car number 37 of Brian Beebe. And if a tire's gonna blow, why not at the checkered flag? 99 of Corey Wyatt's tire shreds just as he crosses the finish line. But tonight, your feature winner in victory lane, car number 11W, out of Topeka, Kansas, a Salina Racing Engine, Maxim Chassis. There he is, race fans, your feature winner, the 11W, flying Wyatt Burks. Clem Signs, Torques and Trinity Service, TCB Speed North, Ultraline Hobbies, RC Raceway, Midwest Small Engines, Jaden's Hope Foundation, Vendry Express, Lazy L Ranch, KH Suspension, Bumper to Bumper Repair, all sponsors on your feature winner here tonight at Lake Ozarks Speedway for the POWRi Lucas Oil War Sprint Car Series. It's the 11W flying Wyatt Burks. Go ahead, send it down trackside to my good buddy, Scotty Cook.
Well, thank you very much, Alan Staley. A well-deserved round of applause. This young man coming over from Topeka, Kansas. Wyatt Burke, tonight's winner, buddy. One hell of a job.
Yeah, man, this past 6 races has been awesome. The worst I finished is second, and we're rolling pretty good right now, and I can't thank my dad enough, and we've been trying some stuff, and we came upon something, and I can't thank Torques and Trenching, Clem Signs, Binders Express, Ultraline Hobbies, Midwest Small Engines, KH Suspension, Salina Engines. That thing runs like a champ. Jaden's Hope and Lazy L Ranch.
You know, there's a lot to be said about that almighty momentum. You've been on the bottom side of that when things aren't going well, and so much can be said for that momentum when you got a little bit in your pocket. You guys have been on a roll, just like you said.
Yeah, last year we were in that slump at the beginning of the year, and then we got going at the end of the year, and right now we're clicking, and I'm liking it.
I got to give you some style points for getting that sucker set down on all 4 about 8 laps in when you biked her up there tall in turn 1.
Yeah, I got in there a little high and got in that little whoop-de-doo going into 1, and about cost me, but we got to settle down and we didn't make that mistake anymore.
Great job, buddy. Good seeing you, good talking to you, and best of luck the rest of the season.
Thank you.
All right, once again, Wyatt Burke, tonight's winner for your Lucas Oil POWRi War Sprints League, and he had her hooked on kill. One whale of a job. We'll sneak over here and chat with this cat out of Millersville, Missouri, behind the machine of the McGarry machine and weld number 31. Give him a big round of applause. Joe B. Miller tonight here at the Lake Ozarks Speedway. One whale of a run, my friend.
Yeah, thanks. I got to thank McGarry's for bringing this thing out. We struggled a little bit last night, had some problems on my end, but we recovered tonight. Got to thank everyone that helps. Got to thank God. I've been very blessed. Everyone back in the pits, without them it wouldn't be possible.
Was it me, or did I notice possibly a shock bad on the left front with a few laps to go? How'd that work out?
Yeah, about halfway through, I could see the left front shaking pretty hard when I tried trail braking in to hit the bottom, so I just kind of started committing to the top, and it was still pretty tight up there, but I don't know. It's still a good run, so we'll take it. You know, you're a fortunate man that gets to drive many, many different open-wheel race cars, sprint car, wing, midget, and you always have to feel comfortable, I know, every time you get behind the machine, Matt McGarry's machine, for sure. Yeah, I got to thank Matt and Tom and Josh, Scott, everyone back in the pits. They gave me a great race car tonight. Wish we could have been one spot better, but we'll build on this. Great run tonight. Best of luck the rest of the season, buddy. Thank you. All right, once again, Millersville, Missouri's Joe B. Miller. And this cat right here making one whale of a run tonight. A big bonsai move on the last lap. Welcome all the way up from the state of Oklahoma. Lane Stone, good drive, buddy.
Well, first off, I'm actually from Concordia, Missouri.
Oh, okay. Relocation?
Yeah, well, I've lived up here my whole life. I lived down there for about a year, but it is what it is. But it just feels good to be up here. It's been a long time. It looked as though no rust at all. Hadn't seen you run in a while, and a solid run.
take us through rewind when that white flag flew. You had a big bonsai move up your sleeve, and you pulled it out successfully down there in turn 3 on the last lap.
Well, honestly, I just went where the car went. I saw an opening, and I just took it.
Look, I think you got somebody down here that's dying to see you, and that right there makes it all the more special.
Oh, yeah, I can't thank the family enough. My dad and Lewis, Madison, my wife, Remington and Cheyenne, my sister Hannah, Taylor Walton, just everybody that helps me out. It's paying off.
Well, it's good to see you, my friend. Great run here at the beautiful Lake of the Ozarks.
I appreciate it.
All right, once again, Lane Stone out of Independence, Missouri. Get it right. And, folks, that's going to wrap up tonight's action. One whale of a run by all 3 competitors. We saw a great run for Monster Miles Paulus. Yet another great night of action here at the Lake Ozarks Speedway. I want to send out a very special thanks to Mr. Alan Staley, Doug Mealy, my old buddy Steve Beach, and Mr. Tim Trimble. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you on down the road. Good night, and God bless. Doug?
Well, Scotty, travel safely, buddy. We wish you the best luck down south. Well, race fans, that is a wrap on the action here tonight. If you got a few minutes to hang out, you are invited pit side. Get down, hobnob with your favorite drivers and crew.